Welcome back to Jerusalem Dateline. Even after the murderous attacks in Paris, President Barack Obama is saying his strategy against ISIS is working. Now his former intelligence chief at the Defense Department has a warning for the White House that it's underestimating the deadly ambitions of Islamic terrorists. George Thomas brings us this exclusive interview.
Retired General Michael Flynn has seen the face of radical Islam up close.
I will tell you, strategically, they are very savvy, they're very cunning, and they have the willingness to win.
General Flynn was President Obama's top man at the Defense Intelligence Agency.
Before that, the general served as Director of Intelligence for the Joint Special Operations Command, a shadowy arm of the government that tracks and eliminates terrorists around the world. The same unit, by the way, was responsible for the Commando raid that killed Osama bin Laden.
For the better half of a decade, Flynn has interrogated hundreds of Taliban, al-Qaeda, and other terrorists.
The strategic leaders, they're not 25-year-old kids. These are like people that are, I would say, between the age of like 45 and 55, who are engineers, doctors, very intelligent. They should have better things to do, but they have this ingrained belief, and they mean to not only establish the caliphate, but dominate the world.
He says the Paris attacks serve as a reminder that the threat is unlikely to fade, and the sooner we understand that, the better.
So we have to get real, and this war that we are in, whether we like it or not, whether we accept the fact that we're in it or not, it is here in front of us.
On Monday, President Obama called the terror attacks in Paris a setback in the fight against ISIS, but is unwilling to send troops to Syria.
It is not just my view, but the view of my closest military and civilian advisors, that would be a mistake.
Flynn sees the real mistake as a White House that continues to underestimate the enemy and their religious ambitions. The general says Obama cannot win this war if he can't even name the enemy.
They see themselves as a component of Islam. This is a political ideology based on a religion. And we lost World War II to the Nazis. We'd be praying at the altar of Nazism today.
Flynn believes it's time the president and the world wake up, because what happened in Paris is the new norm, and we will see more of it.
This administration and the people that are around the president are poorly advising him on the kinds of things that we are facing, the type of enemy that we are facing.
In August 2014, Flynn was forced out of his job at the Defense Intelligence Agency for, among other things, his position that the Islamic terrorist threat was growing around the world and not receding like the administration wanted the public to believe.
And sadly, when the president says something, everybody else that's in our government has to sort of toe the line. Otherwise, you've got to leave the government, because if you can't toe the line, you're out. And you're looking at a guy that's out.
A registered Democrat, Flynn worries the Paris attacks are only fueling ISIS's recruiting and funding operations.
In under 3 weeks, General, ISIS has managed to blow up a Russian airliner, send suicide bombers into Lebanon, Baghdad, and now Paris. What does that tell you about their ambitions outside of Syria and Iraq?
Yeah, their ambitions are high. They believe they are winning. They are recruiting every time they do these operations.
4 years ago, the Islamic State did not exist. Now it controls vast swaths of Syria and Iraq, and 35 terror groups around the world have pledged allegiance to its leader, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. Flynn says we owe it to future generations to put a stop to this evil.
We've got to quit kidding ourselves, and the President of the United States needs to recognize that the absolutely failed policy that has been implemented by this administration to do anything about this is not actually, it's not achieving the mission.
George Thomas, CBN News.